This is the first change. Let's see what else we should do. The next thing that client want from us is this. You see, I did change this. First of all, we use ESP7, and after that we did use ESP7S. You see, we use this footprint. But if you check it, you can, if you just use ESP7, you can use this ESP7S on that footprint. So if you just create a PCB that has ESP7, you can replace it with ESP7S. So maybe you have some ESP7S that you want to use and you have some ESP7. If you build your PCB, so it can just use ESP7, it will be able to use ESP7S as well. So we again change its footprint to ESP7, so we can use both. Let's just go to internet, or in this example I want to show you something how we can do it so much quicker. If you go to project and in my lib, in your lib, and in this folder of your library there is a history. You see, all the changes you make in your Altium, it will saved in history. Let's just click it, and you see it has its data modified when you changed it, and you can bring back all those changes. How you can do it? It's so simple. Let's just click one of these, and you see you can just drag and drop it here. Let's just see what is the error. Double click on it, so it is no opening. So you, in this software, it is better to double click on it. There is warning here. Let's just get rid of it, and you see in its name you can just see it, that is a history, that is history 25. Let's just see history 25 that we opened. Let's just see it, see ESP7. If you click it, go to PCB library and click it, it's just making some errors. So let's just minimize all of this and copy and drag it in the desktop, and now drag and drop it here. Let's just wait until it's opened, and now again go to ESP. You see in your, let's just open our library. If you open this, it will go here. It is previous version that we created together. We are imported from library that we found on the internet. This 3D body is just from 3D Central that I did show you how you can do it. Just we changed this distance from here to here. We just change its distance from here to here. Let's just see what changes we did. If we double click on our PCB library, you can see it. So if you go to PCB library and search for ESP, you can see that we changed this. Let's just go to a split vertical And in here you see what changes we did. We want to know just use this, but we want this as well. How we can do this now? First of all, just copy. No. Let's just first go to here and change this name. You see this name. If we go to project, now it in this and go to PCB library, you see here, in here, let's just change it to its name. It is, you see it here as well, ESP7S. This is footprint of ESP7S. Let's just hit OK. So that's it. And let's just now copy and paste this. So we have both of them. From where you want to copy it, I want to copy it from here. And go to project and click over PCB library and go to PCB library. In here we have 7S. We want to have just 7. With Control V, with let's just in here just click add and just let it name to be just like this, and in here just with Control V paste this footprint here, or right click paste here and click here. So you paste it here on our library, not on this history. This is just history. And in here you see its name is not good. Let's just copy ESP name, copy, and go to what we created that has this and double click on it with Control V or right click paste ESP7. It's just ESP7, not 7S. Hit OK, and now we can. And now let's just save it. If we compile our new library that has ESP7 and ESP7S, it will give us some error. Why there is error? Let's just close this and close this as well. And again, go to this schematic library. Find our in a schematic library here, find our ESP, and in here you see ESP7 is just here, and now we should add another footprint to it. So we have 7S and 7 in one schematic library. ESP 7 is here. We just now need 7S. Let's just hit OK and OK again, and now we can just compile it. Click project, and in here right click on here. Let's just save it first, save all, and now compile this project. So there is no error and it will compile. Okay, now we can double click in here and change its footprint. In here, let's just see where we can change it. It's not updated, it's just updated here, but we can now just use ESP7. Let's just show you how you can do it. If you go to library and in my library, my new library, search for ESP, you can just in here select ESP7S or ESP. No, we just want ESP7. So let's just update this to our PCB design, update PCB document. and I don't want any room. I will talk about room in future chapter, but for now just deselect this and execute changes. You see, there is a problem here. We just didn't annotate this. So first we should just annotate these two. And there is, let's just hit 2 on your keyboard and go to tools and shift or polygons. And now in this you just should clear this. So on the next, if you go here and again update it, it will be updated with new footprint. Let's just make those changes, and you see now we have this here, but you see we should do a lot of changes here, and it needs a lot of time to do this. Then let's just save it first and make all the changes, then just get back here and do all those changes.